What is going on, guys? Welcome to your generous helping of direct action. So today we're going to be going through if this direct was good, bad, or somewhere in between. So without wasting any more time, let's hop straight in to the intro now. Okay, so first of all, wow, Nintendo. Wow. Personally, this direct was amazing. I mean, obviously it could be better, it's never going to be your dream direct, but as directs go, personally, this was amazing for me. So obviously, your opinion, my opinion, but I found it amazing. So before we get into it, that's just my personal opinion. Okay, so we started the direct with the reveal of the slopes, followed by the confirmation of Mario Maker 2 being in development. So, Mario Maker 2, this was personally the announcement I wanted, because before the direct I was messaging a mate and I was like, right, I want one of these. Odyssey 2, a new Super Mario Bros. Game, not, obviously just the Wii U one, then a brand new one, or Mario Maker 2. And we started direct straight off, Mario Maker 2, and I was like, come on, one of those moments where it's like, if nothing else happens, I'm happy, and this was actually amazing. They announced so many different things. If you look back through the trailer, when he slowed down the hill and there was all those different enemies, honestly, they announced a lot more there than you think, along with potentially 2-player multiplayer, which, I made a video on that, plug, woohoo, yeah, so I'm potentially 2-player of Mario Maker, which to would add a load more, or even possibly 4-player, some people thought, with the Toad being in that title screen. And then I guess, I don't know, a downside, the Smash version 0.3 was just a bit frustrating. It was just like, oh, yeah, bye, yeah. So, I don't know, that kind of put a damper on it a little bit, because I'm pretty sure that was soon afterwards, so, that was probably a down part. And then, into a high part, we got Captain Toad DLC, which was actually amazing. We got the addition, the free update, where you can play with 2 people, as Toad rather than the 2-player mode we had before, because personally the 2-player mode before was naff, like properly bad. It was like the Odyssey 2-player but a lot worse, so them adding that is just amazing, adds a bit more diversity. And then we got the DLC, so to be honest, I'd like the date for it, because that'd be a really cool like March thing, because you got the kind of cutesy Yoshi's Crafted World. So I guess that'd be a cool fit, maybe like if you put that a month before Yoshi's Crafted World, and then it would kind of lead people in, people would get into that kind of style, and then into Crafted World. It would be a really good fit, to be honest with you. Okay, and then, we got a big reel of games, so we've got stuff like Unravel 2, we've got Assassin's Creed, some smaller games, a ton of RPGs, nothing, I guess there was something there for everybody, although a lot of RPGs, which I like RPGs, I'll play like Pokemon, I'll play them, but I'm not particularly, I don't get hyped over them. I was thinking of doing a video being basically like 5 games which you may have missed. So for example, Unravel 2 is a perfect game for Switch, and I'm actually really looking forward to that game, but nobody's talking about it. So I was thinking of doing a video of games which I'm looking forward to, but nobody's talking about. So if you want that, give me a comment down below, and I can go through all those like quick highlight reels, which there's the odd game there you might be looking at, but you probably would have missed quite a few of them. And then we jumped into School Simulator 2.0. Oh no wait, no, not School Simulator 2.0, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Oh, sorry, got that wrong, sorry. I just got confused, they look so similar that I just got them muddled up. Anyway, so into a serious note, Fire Emblem Three Houses, I don't know. I've never played a Fire Emblem game, sorry. Don't abuse in the comments. Yeah, I've never played a Fire Emblem game. I don't know, I might pick it up. I don't know, I'm not really. That trailer, as somebody who's new to the Fire Emblem series, and hasn't been hyped for it, that trailer did absolutely nothing for me. And I saw, on the stream you have like the live chat, everybody was just like, School Simulator, boo, move on. So I don't know. That game will probably still sell well, but over in the UK everyone was a bit like, oh, like you could have done something a bit different. You know, you could have tried and promoted it a little bit more, but alas, it is Nintendo. And a quick note, just like to add on top of this, it did drag a little bit on. Like, do you remember in E3 when we had the Smash Bros showing, which was basically like half the direct, which was painful at the time. Looking back at it, it was actually a good move by Nintendo, but at the time it was like, come on, we want something else, you know? And then they just literally, that was it. It was just like, Smash, and it's finished. It's like, right, okay. I was getting flashbacks to that during that. I was getting, you know, when they were going on and on about the whole school system, and there's like the free houses, and I was like, oh my god, please tell me there's something more. But yeah, they did move on, so we'll just go on to what they moved on to. Okay, and then they moved on to another reel of just, you know, games. There was that weird, like Viking one, I can't remember what it's called at the minute. I'll show a picture of it on the screen. You know, it was made by people which had psychosis, which I thought was quite interesting. It's been on other platforms before, but I thought I'd just mention that. And then some other reels of games. And then we got into the big one, Link's Awakening. So, when they were like, right, this is going to be the last one, I was like, alright, Nintendo, yep, okay. Yeah, definitely going to be the last one. And then it was actually the last one, so, you know, that was a surprise. I thought they were going to do like, oh, and just one more thing, but they didn't. So I guess is what it is. So they started off with those waves, and I was like, oh my god, what have you done? I was literally thinking, like, why would you bother? Like, why is this your last thing? I was thinking, right, okay, well, this isn't their last thing. It's going to be like a minor game, you know, but fits a few people, but not really my cup of tea. You know, that kind of like art style of those like Japanese like games. It's not really my kind of style. I'm not saying it's bad or anything anyway. But then they pan to the boat with Link's feet, and I was like, hang on, this is something completely different. And they had that scene. So do you remember in going back to Smash Bros again? But you know when they revealed it with the fire, with the big like reel of fire with the Smash symbol. Yeah, that bit was on the screen now. It reminded of that when they saw its face, like, and its face just appeared. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So yeah, that was pretty exciting. And then they panned to that art style, and oh my god, I probably watched that trailer like 10-15 times, just looking at just Link and all the enemies, and oh my god, it reminds me of when I was like 8 and I had like little action figures. I think that is what they're going for, I think, anyway. And it just looks, oh my god, like if it didn't look that way, I don't know if my height would be as high as it is, but it just looks so good. And literally, so the direct finished UK time, it started about 10, it finished about 20 to 11, I guess. And honestly, I did not go to bed until like 12:30. I was like messaging a couple of people for like ages about it, and then honestly I could not get it out of my head. I was just thinking about it, and like I was like, oh my god, it just looked so good. Okay, so I think I'll just go in now to what was missing. So I guess the poor parts. Okay, so a couple of minor ones I guess that we didn't see. Town, we didn't see that. Personally, I'm really looking forward to that. It could be something really good to fill out the year. I mean, not that I need it, they seem to have enough, but it could be, I don't know. I think if this game would have released last year in 2018 during the quieter months, it would have got a lot more traction. But now, I mean, it's starting to look more like a second half of the year released. Crowded with the likes of, you know, Pokemon, Animal Crossing. Anyway, yeah, saying of Animal Crossing, no Animal Crossing. I've got a horrible feeling this is going to be pushed into 2020. I don't know. It could not, you know, but I just got I feel like they would have said something, because it fits more of a summer release rather than a winter release. Unless it's going to be like September and they do a massive blowout at E3, but, you know, you never know. And then Luigi's Mansion 3, I honestly thought we were going to see this, but I mean, if it is going to be released in October, they do have a while. You know, they can go if there is an April Direct or a March Direct, probably won't be March, but probably April Direct, and then E3, and then maybe something in September, they've got enough time to pan out Luigi's Mansion 3, because that will definitely, well, I'm not going to say definitely, but probably later in the year. Okay, so, on to my overall conclusion.
Ooh, terrifying.
Be quiet.
Sorry, Art.
Anyway, so as I said at the start, I absolutely love this Direct. It started with Mario and ended with Zelda. To be honest, I don't quite know what else you can expect from a Direct. I mean, they did tease on Bayonetta 3, kind of like, oh yeah, it's happening, oh, but we're not going to show you really. I got pranked. So, I mean, that kind of sucked, but there was everything you could imagine, literally. So, there was something in that Direct for everybody. Like, if you liked Japanese style games, that was in there. If you liked, you know, the unraveled kind of multiplayer 2D platform that was in there. If you liked Mario, that was in there. If you liked Zelda, that was in there. I mean, there was at least, you know, there was something else. At least they're telling us something is coming for Smash. You know, there was just, I don't know, personally, it was worth the wait. I know I can see people who don't like the wait, but personally, it was absolutely worth the wait. And to be honest, I cannot wait for Nintendo's second half of 2019. I think as soon as we get to E3, just the guns will go, and there'll be game after game after game. I mean, it's looking at something like 1.5 games every month or something, if they all release after June, which is absolutely mental. Okay, so if you enjoyed that video, please leave it a like, give me a comment telling you if you actually enjoyed this, or if you didn't, because I personally did, but I mean, if you didn't, tell me why you didn't, and why you didn't like it. We're a brand new channel. I mean, as I'm filming this, we're at like 20 odd subscribers or 30 odd subscribers, so we are absolutely tiny. But I'm currently uploading near on every day. We've been here for 2 weeks now, and I've uploaded like 10 videos, so I'm trying really hard on this. Alright, that's me signing off. Wherever you're in the world, have a good morning, good day, or good night.